Welcome to LexLocal. I'm your host, Rick Dorrington. The dog days of summer are upon us. From Watson's first birthday to a hot new breakfast place, we're going to give you a taste of summer in Lexington. Let's recap some community events. It's never too late to pick up where you left off, especially when it comes to music. A fun and innovative new program called the Phoenix Project is giving adults a second chance to reconnect with the instruments they once loved. The program is led by renowned conductor Jonathan McPhee of the Lexington Symphony, who is guiding the group through rehearsals leading up to a full concert performance. We stopped by to see how the experience was unfolding.
I'm Jonathan McPhee. I'm the music director for Lexington Symphony, and this program was basically my idea. I've been sitting on it for about 6 years, just waiting for the right time to pull the trigger on it. The Phoenix Project idea came from many years of actually performing with Lexington Symphony and having audience members come up and say things to us like, oh, you know, I used to play in college and high school and it was such a big part of my life. And the question I always make is, so are you still playing? Ah, no, I can't, no, it's in the closet. And I said, okay, you know, business gets in the way, kids you have to raise and get them into college, but it is something you can come back to, and it's something that you don't forget. What we've discovered from the people who are participating this pilot year is that we have quite a wide spread. Some people who actually have picked up an instrument and they've been getting lessons and been working at it, and then other people who had quite a bit of proficiency when they were in their teens and 20s, and then basically have, you know, taken a hiatus of a couple of decades. Seeing somebody now come back to it and pick up an instrument, they're going to be hard on themselves. Our job right now is to say, hey, give yourself some slack here. You haven't played in a while and you want to have fun. It's sort of pulling yourself out of all the pressures that's happening around you all the time and getting back into something that is positive for you. Being able to plug into people around you who are playing the same piece of music. I mean, that sort of group inspiration thing is fabulous.
Yeah, it's coming.
Now, LexMedia will be releasing a longer feature on the Phoenix Project later this year, including full interviews with the participants and organizers. Keep an eye out for that on our website and social media channels. The Chinese American Association of Lexington held its annual Run and Walk 5K race as part of the Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Over 500 people participated in the event, which celebrates AAPI history, art, food, and culture. Take a look.
Everyone, all runners and walkers, let's line up according to your time, according to your pace. 3, 2, 1.
Right, so this is my captain. So she organized the first 5K group. So I'm the first one to join. I think Tyler will run the next one, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hi, my name is Caitlin. I'm so excited to be here running the 5K, supporting all the runners.
So I'm Yvonne Howe, and I'm thrilled. This is my first time at this AAPI 5K race in Lexington. We're living in very interesting and challenging times, and I think now more than ever, it's so important for us to be proud, to come together, to celebrate, to have fun, to push each other, and we're so lucky to be here in our state.
Thank you. Yeah, so my name is Hua Wang. I'm local, but I'm also partner in crimes with Jane. This year is very special, right? This is a Lexington 250. So the 5K is part of the Lex 250. And right after this, we'll have a group of runners who will be running from here. They participate in the 5K, and they will proceed to the Boston Common. So that's where we're co-hosting an AAPI festival. Obviously, this is a great event, but the reason, Jing and I were here, we want to make this a nationwide initiative.
Today we have very special award for the exceptional athlete.
I'm really happy that I won. The race wasn't super easy, but I'm happy I did it.
Congratulations to 21-year-old William Atwood, who won the race with a time of 17 minutes and 14 seconds. Another person worth mentioning is Jen Zhang Gu. He's 85 and turned in a finishing time of 55:21. Awesome. Today's Chamber Spotlight features an amazing new breakfast sandwich shop called Mike and Patty's. Mike and Patty's has been a breakfast sandwich institution in Boston for several years, and now they decided to open up their 6th location right here in East Lexington. Chamber of Commerce Chair Martha Savini met up with Operations Manager and Chef Enzo Pileggi after their official ribbon cutting just to see how their incredible sandwiches are made.
Hi, I'm Martha Savini with the Lexington Chamber of Commerce, and for today's Chamber Spotlight, we're at Mike and Patty's, a brand new breakfast place that just opened up at 317 Woburn Street.
When I looked at the address, I was like, my barbershop's there. I knew that it used to be a Dunkin' for 20 plus years, and it was a perfect place for us to expand into the suburban market. You know, a lot of people that I've already met have been a fan, whether they've lived or have been going to the original Mike and Patty's locations, and then they moved a little out west and they didn't have anything like it. So they've been so excited to see that we're here. We know our lane. We are really good at making sandwiches, and we want to make sure that if we're going to go all in on sandwiches, we buy the best eggs, we buy the best grain, we make the best bread. Like it's gotta, those are our non-negotiables.
It really comes out in the flavor, I gotta tell you.
What really separates us as Mike and Patty's from everybody else is we really want to provide exceptional guest experience, and we have this big initiative that we want to create 10 million smiles by 2027 by meeting with people in the community, by giving somebody a sandwich, by turning their day from a negative to a positive. Whatever it is to give them that smile is like, it's a core value of our company. So it's like, food is important, but like our guest service and our connection with the guest is as important.
Be on the lookout for that full episode of the Lexington Chamber Spotlight coming soon to our YouTube channel, LexMedia TV. Back in May, we showed you the Stitch in Time Paint project, where residents participated in painting murals for East Lexington. Well, they're done and on display. Our own Jake Klinzing talked with the organizers to find out the history behind the beauty.
Hi, my name is Jay Abdella. I'm with the Town of Lexington Economic Development Office. Here in East Lexington, we have 3 murals that just went up. We have one at 135 Mass Ave behind Battle Road Bikes, one right behind me at 131 Mass Ave, and one over at 55 Mass Ave behind Berman's Wine and Spirits. So murals create a place of placemaking, cultural identity, as well as attract foot traffic and bring in revenue to our businesses. And so it's estimated that these murals will increase foot traffic and revenue by approximately 5 to 15%. In addition to the revenue, this place creates place setting. And so when people come by, they'll recognize these buildings as, hey, these are the mural buildings, which will bring people together and celebrate our sense of Lexington's history, as well as our personal identity. As you see behind me, we actually had the ability to interview and model some of Lexington's residents, which you'll see on my right. And so, as you see, we started with the focus on your traditional history, Paul Revere's Ride, Lady Liberty, Prince Esterbrook, the characters you see growing up. And moving on to our second mural, the one I'm behind, focuses on the immigration of stories of Lexington, past and now. And so you see characters of residents from today, as well as looking at historical landmarks such as Wilson's Farm, the Ellen Stone Building, and other critical Lexington figures. And then finally, over at 55 Berman's, you see the battle between Lexington's industrial focus as well as its agricultural focus, while paying homage to the original purpose of the Minuteman Bikeway as a train track. And so we started this process back in August, and it's come full cycle. We've had great reception so far, and there's more to come down the road.
Hi, I'm Melissa Stratton-Pandina, and I'm half of Heron Howell mural team. With this mural project, we got to really sit with this history. We got to really learn it. And we got to see how it weaves in and out through different eras, but how the themes are all the same. This project lasted about 6 months. It was a fun project because it was so encompassing. It wasn't just one thing or another. We got to tell the whole story.
Here's a sweet story. It was a canine celebration at Hastings Park. We're not sure Watson knew what all the fuss was about, but he enjoyed the cake anyway.
Today we are celebrating Watson's first birthday. Watson is one of 2 comfort dogs that the Lexington Police Department has, and we have invited the community as well as other comfort dogs from other neighboring departments to come celebrate his first birthday. Community resource dog programs are growing here and locally, so they're becoming more of a thing, but it's not something that happens very often, so we're super excited to be able to celebrate on such a nice day. Just to be able to witness all his positive impacts and all his community events. I'm primarily assigned at the high school, so we're there Monday through Friday, and then we participate in community events throughout the year. And to have these events where they get to come with their parents and, you know, show their parents that they see the dog that they're constantly talking about when they're at school, and to bring their pets. And it's just such a way to interact with the community and really get involved with you know, different groups, and we're getting invited to so many different events, and it's an incredible, really special thing. I think given the success today, we are absolutely hoping for that. Our next one will be Maisie's Big Number 2 next January. Just the reward of walking through a door, getting somewhere, and you know, people asking for him and knowing him by name, and just, you know, turning someone's day around with a quick 2-minute visit. So we actually just had a girl who had interviewed Joe and I. She was looking to do a book on community resource dogs. So she just finished them, and we have them here, and they came out unbelievable. So she did a great job.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Watson. Happy birthday to you.
Hey Watson, maybe next year save a piece for me, huh? Every summer, LexMedia holds a summer filmmaking program for middle school age students. It will be held for 5 days from August 18th to the 22nd. Terry the Sleuth Samaras has details in this next piece.
Hey, how you doing? Terry Samaras, production manager here at LexMedia. Every year, we put on our kids' filmmaking class. One of the most exciting times of the year for us. The last couple years, we've been taking Goosebumps properties, adapting them into a screenplay, filming, shooting, writing, all within 1 week, making a 25-minute movie. Are you kidding me? This year, no more Goosebumps. Bye, buddy. We're gonna be making Clue this year.
Practice makes perfect.
Yes, the board game Clue. Mustard, green, plum, who else? White. They're all gonna be there. The candlestick, the dagger, the revolver, everything. And you guys are gonna play the parts.
This is getting quite serious.
Here at LexMedia, we're gonna be writing, shooting, and editing the movie all in 1 week, and you guys are gonna be a part of it.
I have absolutely no idea what we're doing here, but I am determined to enjoy myself.
So sign up now at lexmedia.org. Use the clues, solve the mystery. LexMedia Kids Filmmaking Class 2025 Clue. Sign up now. Sign up now.
Get those young filmmakers and Clue fans to sign up now by contacting Laura at lexmedia.org. We'll close today with the sights and sounds of July 4th celebrations here in Lexington. Enjoy the summer break. For all of us here at LexMedia, I'm Rick Dorrington. Thanks for watching.